Hello everybody, welcome to Grassroots Vegan. I'm David Kelly. So, I was thinking a lot about high carb, low fat vegan, surprise. And a lot of times in the past I've referred it to as a diet, and I've also referred it to as a lifestyle. And I've always been kind of torn between those two definitions. Like, what is high carb, low fat vegan? Is it just a diet, or is it also a lifestyle? And so I started to really think hard. I mean, really hard. The smoke was coming out of my ears kind of hard about, well, what is a diet and what is a lifestyle? I think a diet is pretty straightforward. It's more or less just eating habits, the habit of eating certain kinds of foods day in and day out, the foods where we draw our nutrition from. And that seems to be what a diet is, and that would define basically the standard American diet. I mean, that's what it is. It's basically, you're not consciously eating any particular kind of food. You're just simply eating the food that is available for you in your environment, and you don't really have to think anything about it. Then there's another kind of diet which has a set goal in mind, and there are a set of rules to follow. There's a regimen to follow. It could be calorie restriction, it could be portion control, and usually these diets are used to lose weight. So is the high carb, low fat vegan diet? We know it's not the same as the standard American diet, just simply an eating habit. Is it the same though as other diets that are focused on losing weight, for example? I don't think it's quite like that either, but it is a diet in the sense that on the one hand it's restrictive. We restrict animal products. We're vegan, so we don't eat any animal products. And we restrict the amount of fat that we consume each day. Also, the types of foods that we choose to eat are high in carbohydrates. So in that sense, it is a diet with a certain set of rules and has a certain regimen behind it. Now, that being said, there's a lot of flexibility within the high-carb, low-fat vegan. There's different types of high-carb, low-fat vegan. There's 100% raw, 80-10-10, Doug Graham fruitarian style. There's raw till 4. There's the starch solution promoted by Dr. Doug McDougall. So, and within those three groups, there's even variations of high-carb, low-fat vegan. So it is a diet, but it's a diet with a lot of flexibility, and the various reasons why people choose to follow this diet is not necessarily for just weight loss. So we can accept the fact that it's a diet and it's okay to call it a diet, but we all know, all of us who practice high carb, low fat vegan know that there's something more about it than just diet. It's kind of like a lifestyle, isn't it? But is it really a lifestyle? Like, think about it. What is a lifestyle? I mean, it's really a number of things. It could be your values, your moral standards. It could be your career. It could be your taste in music and in art. It could be, oh heck, the list can just go on. It's really just a summation of all the parts of your life put together. That's what defines your lifestyle. So now, if you're 100% into high carb, low fat vegan, and that's what you think about all day, and that's what your whole life revolves around, then that is a dominant feature of your lifestyle. But I can't say that high carb, low fat vegan is in and of itself is a lifestyle. It is an aspect to a lifestyle. There are lifestyle qualities about it. For example, people who practice high carb, low fat vegan, well, they are vegan, so vegan does imply certain values about our attitudes towards other living creatures and the environment. So those are lifestyle choices. In terms, a lot of people who practice high carb, low fat vegan are doing it predominantly for health and fitness. So there's the healthy living lifestyle aspect about it. We tend to be more physically active. We like to go outdoors. We like to ride bikes. We like to run. We like to do things with our bodies, keep them fit. So there's the physical lifestyle aspect to the high carb, low fat vegan. So on a certain level, in a limited sense, high carb, low fat vegan is a lifestyle, but it doesn't, not everybody who practices high carb, low fat vegan demonstrates the same lifestyle. We may have parallels when it comes to the diet itself, but our lifestyles may be quite different. Like, for example, I'm an artist. I'm also an investor. I like the opera and live theater. I also like to go to a rock concert occasionally. So, and this is all a part of my lifestyle. I'm not much into camping, but I do like staying in a 5-star hotel. Lifestyle. Now, somebody else who's practicing high carb, low fat vegan may love to camp, may like folk music, may have tattoos and ear pierces and who knows what. But you get my point. We who in the community of the high carb, low fat vegan come from many different lifestyles. We may have different belief systems. You may be a Hindu, I'm a Christian, he's a Muslim, or you might be into New Age, or you might be an atheist. Again, very different lifestyles. So, yes, high carb, low fat vegan is a diet, but it's a little bit more than a diet. It is kind of like a lifestyle. There are lifestyle aspects about it, but in and of itself, it's not a lifestyle. And, there's a third definition that I haven't mentioned yet, and this is where I draw a lot of my meaning from and what really resonates with me, and that is the high carb, low fat vegan diet lifestyle is a journey. For me, it has been very much so a journey.